Good evening. We are excited having you here tonight. Many hours of practice have gone into what is going to happen tonight and then what has happened in first service. There's a couple of people I'd like to recognize, first of all, at the beginning. The program tonight is Esther, and this morning, how many hours you believe you know, I think she did more. And this soulful word is not absolutely phenomenal. So we'll save that for I think that's all the state. I just want to thank you for supporting what you do. So allowing us as tonight, I sort of want to give announcements about some things tonight, so you know what's going to happen with the schedule. Father, thank you for tonight. Thank you for your mercy. And I just come here, Lord, that your presence will be here tonight as the at the end of the evening, the program includes elementary students will leave the auditorium and go to the classroom for the final official. There are high school students who are a little bit older from this over so this is on the same page what's going on. There will be a short intermission through the program tonight. It won't be very long, so if you need to use the restroom, we'll try to make it very quick, and we'll show a couple of pictures of the same slideshow that we'll go back to the building. With that being said, let's get started.
could walk a little further today? I mean, I'd love to see the palace. I heard it's very beautiful. Maybe we'll even get to see the feast. Isn't it in the palace garden?
Yes, Esther, you know I'd do anything for you.
You're the best cousin in the world.
Thank you kindly.
And how do you like the wine? We're serving potato and bread this hour.
Best wine I ever tasted. It is a great honor to be invited to your royal feast.
Have another glass. How about you like? Because where that came from.
Thank you, my lord, but it will be enough.
You're a wise man. Haman. You enjoying the party? Pour him a glass.
We must decline this time, O king. We have come only to tell you that I have thought of a plan to solve. You know, that distressing problem you've been concerned about?
Tell me, my friend.
Oh, Mordecai, it's magnificent. The colors, the gardens, everything is so beautiful.
Oh, I don't know. I think the garden you went to our little home could rival the king's.
You're too kind.
I knew he would love my plan. You watch, I will be up for a major promotion in no time. Jews, they are a power-hungry, backstabbing lot. The king should banish them to be galley slaves in the Mediterranean. Why they were ever brought here, I sure don't know.
Was that man talking about us?
Yes, he was. It's not hard to tell I'm Jewish, but you could easily pass over some other nationality. Don't ever tell anyone you're a Jew. You hear me? There's so many that hate us.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, our party is drawing to a close. For the last 7 days, I have shown you the many wonders of my kingdom, but the best one is yet to come. I will now call Vashti to come before us, wearing her royal crown. Go tell Vashti to come before us, wearing her royal crown.
The king throws the color. We must call her at once.
Queen Vashti, may we speak with you for a moment?
What is it?
The king delights in your presence. He has asked that you come with your royal crown, so that all his guests may marvel at his greatest treasure and see your magnificent beauty.
Has the king forgotten that I'm hosting a party myself? I cannot come at his every whim. Tell him to ask one of the concubines. Now go, you're interrupting my party.
Did you refuse to obey the king?
And she wants to relay the message. Zachary, I think it's your turn.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
All right.
Where's Vashti?
Queen Vashti refused to call me your honor.
What? How dare she? Wise men, according to the law, what must be done to Queen Vashti? She disobeyed the commandment of King Xerxes, which the eunuchs have taken to her.
Queen Vashti has done wrong, not only against the king, but against all the nobles and all the peoples and the provinces of King Xerxes. So the queen's behavior will become known to all the women, and so they will despise their husbands and say, when King Xerxes commanded Queen Vashti to come before him, she refused. This very day, Persian and Median women who have heard about the queen's conduct will respond to all the king's nobles in the same way. There will be no end to the disrespect and discord. Therefore, if it pleases the king, let it be written in the laws of Persia and Media, which cannot be changed, that Vashti is never again to enter the presence of King Xerxes. Also, let her royal position be given to someone who is better than she. Then, when the king's existence will proclaim throughout all his vast realm, all the women will respect their husbands, from the least to the greatest.
Wise men, I believe you're right. Go tell Vashti that she's no longer queen, and I will try to put a decree that every man should be the ruler over his own household. Caucus, it's your turn.
My lord, O king, anyone can see that something is troubling you tonight. Please tell me what it is.
It was Vashti. She was so beautiful. I miss her a lot.
My lord, you are the king. I have an idea. Let the king appoint commissioners in every province of his realm to bring all of these beautiful girls into the harem. Let them be placed under the care of Haggai, the king's eunuch, who is in charge of the women, and let beauty treatments be given to them. Then let the girl who pleases the king be queen instead of Vashti.
You're a wise man, Haman, and this is your best idea yet. Set it to motion.
Yes, my lord. Eunuchs, report for duty. Mordecai? Mordecai, where are you?
I'm right here, Esther. I was just fetching some wood so you can cook dinner.
Mordecai, you won't believe this. I've just been asked by one of the king's officials to come to the palace. The king is choosing a new queen.
Where's the man who asked you?
He's out there waiting. I'm to get my things and come.
So soon? You're leaving?
What should I do? I don't want to leave. Can I choose not to go?
Esther, if the king's officials have chosen you, you must go. But don't be alarmed. I may not be invited to the king's palace, but I'll still be out there, right close by, every day, as long as you want me to. And remember, don't tell anyone you're a Jew.
Oh, Mordecai. You've been so good to me. If I know you'll be by my side, I can endure anything.
Just a quick announcement, obviously a little commotion here. Looks like somebody there was having a seizure. She seems to be okay now. She has had a history of seizures before. I know that that she's had that before. They did call 911, but it appears like she's over it now and recovering. So a lot of commotion, but it appears like we're headed in the right direction there and should be able to go on with the play here in just a little bit.
Is Dalawa from the province of India.
Welcome, Princess Alawa. Do you have any special talents to offer the king?
Sing the most beautiful song.
Yes, you most certainly can.
And this is Susanna from Elam.
Quite pretty indeed. Are you gifted in any way?
Well, I'm not very good at singing, but I know how to throw a wonderful party. And I know the king loves parties. While in Elam, he is known as the party king.
And candidate number 66 is Jesse from Tyree.
I'm top model in his hair and fashion sense.
I don't know how the king would ever choose between all these beautiful young ladies.
And this is Zawana from Persia.
I'm a dancer. Watch me.
Apparently, she was doing backflips on the back of the camel on the way here.
The king does love dancing. You got it there.
And this is Elantris from Parthia.
And Miss Elantris, what are you able to offer the king?
Oh, I wasn't told we had to perform here at the palace. I thought the king was only interested in beauty.
He is, but you are all very beautiful.
If you don't feel I'm beautiful enough to be chosen as queen, I'd like to return home right now. I was engaged to Prince of Parthia, my one true love.
You should be honored to be invited to the king's harem. Now let there be no more talk of returning home or you will meet the same fate as his ex-queen. We may have trouble with that one.
And this is Pateria from Cappadocia.
I hope we'll all have plenty of time to do our hair. It takes me at least 5 hours.
Don't worry about time, my dear. You will have a full year of the right beauty treatments.
A full year?
Well, this is the last lovely young lady that we have for today. We didn't have to go far to find Esther. She lives only a day's journey from the palace.
And you, Esther, what talents do you possess?
I'm very thankful to have been chosen, my lord, but I'm not sure I have anything special to offer the king.
Esther is a very beautiful name. Tell me more about Esther. She doesn't seem to have as much of an attitude as the other ones do.
I'd say she's genuine, through and through. She even shared her water with me in our hot check back. I think Esther has a lot more to offer than just a pretty face.
Must have a dress made out of this material. It's just me. Don't you think it brings out the blue in my eyes?
It looks stunning on you, but I still think you look better in the green.
I'm sorry. I used to do a lot of gardening.
What do you think, Atlantis?
I don't think either suits you. Why don't you try the red?
Certainly not red. I can't trust anybody in this room. I guess I'll have to ask Hey Guy.
So, Anna, is your turn to see the king tonight? Are you nervous?
Only a little. I still remember the ex-queen was saying if the king should ever see me dance, she might lose that position. Obviously, the king must have a thing for dancing, and...
Yes, we know. You sure can dance.
And you don't have much competition, as if that's what the king's really looking for. But I was told the king was only interested in beauty.
But we're all beautiful. It has to be something more than that, like style.
Yeah. Esther, I think you're practicing to be a maid, not a queen.
How many more minutes do my feet have in this tub? Esther, tell us another story. It always makes the time pass so quickly.
I sing you a song if you like. Oh, I have all your songs stuck in my head. You sung them so many times.
Tell us a story, Esther. You were telling us a story about the poor girl who had to leave her own country to take care of her mother-in-law because both of her husbands had died. What was her name now? Ruby? Rose?
It was Ruth.
Ah, yes. And you said it was a love story. So what happened next?
Well, you see, when they got to Naomi's homelands, well, her homelands, there was nobody to look after them. So Ruth offered to glean grain in the fields so they would have something to eat.
She was going to do a man's work?
Well, yeah, there was no man looking after them. So she would go out in the hot sun and pick up the few grains of barley that had been left behind by the reapers. And it would have taken the whole day just to get enough to eat. But it just so happened she chose to work in Boaz's field, a wealthy older man who was also very kind.
look at me. All right. This is a short intermission here for a couple minutes. Please be quick because we're not going to take long, and we'll go right on to the next scene in about 4 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes. All right, if we could work our way back to our seats, I'm going to, in just 1 minute, we're going to shut down the slideshow, and we will continue on with the program. 1 minute, we will shut down the slideshow, and the lights will turn down. Thank you.
Last 50 young ladies. Did any of them find favor in your eyes?
Am I too fussy? I don't know. You sent me the most beautiful girls who smell like the most exotic spices, and their hair's full of curls. They can dance, they can sing, but there's just something missing. I long for someone caring, someone loving, someone who's gonna view me as their king. Isn't there anyone who can love me like that?
There is one. She's not quite finished with the right beauty treatment, but she is coming, O king. Be patient. And I'm sure she will love you in that way. Esther, your long year of waiting is finally over. Tonight you go to see the king. Is there anything you would like to take with you?
No, Haggai. Thank you for everything you have shown me here, and thank you for all the kindness you have given me. But now I trust that my destiny is in the hands of a much higher power, even greater than the Lord my kings. Bless you, Haggai.
And you, Esther. O king, I bring you Esther.
Good evening, Esther.
Good evening, my lord.
I was thinking we could go for a walk, if that'd be alright with you.
I would love to.
There's beautiful gardens outside the palace walls. Would you like to see them?
Oh, I would love to see them. I used to have some of my own. Thank you.
So you enjoy gardening then? Or did your servants do it for you?
Well, we didn't have any servants, my lord, but I was more than happy to work in my own soil.
There's something very special about you, Esther. Everyone before you was trying to impress me with how they looked or what they could do. But you've not said a boastful word. You've spoken with sincere praise for me.
I have only praise for you, my lord.
Let's continue our walk, shall we?
I would love to.
Not bad. have found my new wife. Esther will be your new queen. Celebrate with us. Today is a national day. So the conspiracy was found to be true then?
Yes, O King. Bigasana and Tarish have been found guilty of plotting your assassination. They were hanged on the gallows yesterday afternoon.
And who did you say informed us of this plot?
Mordecai, son of Jair. He sits outside the king's gate, my lord, for no apparent reason. And you overheard them talking.
You've recorded all of this, I presume.
Yes.
He must be rewarded, somehow.
Hear, hear, everyone here. The king has elevated Haman the Agagite above all nobles in the kingdom.
Hear, hear, everyone here, bow down to Haman, for the king has commanded this honor to be given him.
Hear, hear, everyone here. Bow down to Haman, the king says so.
Why you disobey the king's commands, Jew? Every day we go past you, proclaiming this new decree. Every day you refuse to bow down.
A Jew! Bow down to me, Jew, or you'll regret it.
I give honor to him, honor is due.
How dare he act as though he's more important than me?
He should be put to death for this.
That would be far too merciful. Every Jew should be put to death for this, and I will personally see to it that they are.
Every Jew, how are you going to pull this off?
It won't be hard. You watch me. My lord, O king, there are a certain group of people scattered among all the provinces of your kingdom, whose customs are different from those of all the other people and who do not obey the king's laws. It is not in the king's best interest to tolerate them. If it pleases the king, let a decree be issued for their destruction, and I will put 10,000 talents of silver into the royal treasury for the men who carry out this business.
Keep the money, and do with the people as you please.
Thank you, my lord. You will not regret this decision.
That was too easy.
The king is a very trusting man.
Esther, something is terribly wrong.
What is it?
Your cousin Mordecai is sitting by the king's gate in sackcloth and ashes, crying.
Hey Tosh, please go at once and find out what's troubling Mordecai.
Yes, my queen.
Thank you.
Mordecai, the queen wants to know what is troubling you.
Tell Esther that Haman has sent a decree to all the 127 provinces of the kingdom that on the 13th day of the 12th month Adar, every Jew is to be destroyed, young and old, women, little children. And those who kill the Jews are to help themselves to all their belongings. Here, take this copy of the edict to Esther and urge her to go into the king's presence and beg for mercy for her people.
So, Esther is a Jew? Esther, Mordecai wants you to go to the king and plead for your people.
What? No. I can't do that. Every one of the king's officials and everybody in the royal province knows that any man or woman that approaches the king without being summoned, there is only but one law: that he be put to death. Well, unless the king raises his golden scepter at him, sparing his life. But it's been 30 days since I've been last called to go to the king.
Is that what you want me to tell Mordecai?
Please, Tosh, make him understand. Oh, what should I do?
Mordecai, Esther is afraid for her life. To go before the king without being called on is a crime, punishable by death.
Tell Esther that just because she's in the king's house, that she out of all the Jews will escape. For if she keeps quiet such time as this, relief and deliverance will arrive for the Jews somewhere else. But her and her father's family will perish, and who knows, perhaps she'll have to come to royal position such a time as this.
Esther, Mordecai warns you that if you do not plead for your people at this time, they will be delivered by someone else, but you and your father's family will perish. He asks you that you may have been providentially brought to your royal position at this exact moment in time.
Okay. Go. Tell Mordecai. Tell him to gather together all the Jews in Susa. Do not eat or drink for 3 days or 3 nights, and I and my maids will do as you do. And when this is done, I shall go to the king, even if it is against the law. And if I perish, I perish. Can I trust what you say? Will it all be okay? Will your love hold me up or crumble and fall under the weight? Will the questions I hold bring resolve to my soul? Is that what I need, or can there be peace in the things I don't know? Will you sit with me patiently as long as it takes for me to believe there's no question that you love me? No question that you love me. Doesn't matter if on this side of heaven the answer I get is just your presence, as long as you are with me. There's no question that you love me. When I finally pause and I let you be God,
The mystery brings me back to my knees and near to your heart. In the most honest place, that's where I wanna stay. There's no judgments here, no shame and no fear, no question too great. Will you sit with me patiently as long as it takes for me to believe there's no question that you love me? No question that you love me. Doesn't matter if on this side of heaven the answer I get is just your presence as long as you are with me. There's no question that you love me. No question that you love me. And that's all I need to know. It's all I need to know. It's all I need to know right now. It's that you love me. Oh, it's all I need to know. It's all I need to know. It's all I need to know right now. It's that you love me. Oh, it's all I need to know. Oh, it's all I need to know. Oh, it's all I need to know right now. 'Cause you sit with me patiently as long as it takes for me to believe there's no question that you love me. No question that you love me. Doesn't matter if on this side of heaven the answer I get is just your presence as long as you are with me. There's no question that you love me. Oh, no question that you love me. Oh.
Are you going to be okay, Queen Esther? Not eating or drinking for 3 days left me weak. Are you feeling strong enough to go see the king?
I trust that my destiny is not in my own hands. If I have found favor in his eyes, then I may also find favor in the king's.
You look so beautiful. I'm sure the king will be very happy to see you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Queen Esther, what is your petition? What is your request? Even up to half of my kingdom, it will be granted to you.
If I have found favor in the king's eyes, and if the king regards me with favor, let the king together with Haman come today to a banquet I have prepared for them.
Enough for Haman. Let's leave at once, at her request.
She is one smart woman. There is nothing that he loves more than a banquet.
I think it's Esther he loves.
I must say, Jerusalem Port is my favorite wine, and I'm here with my favorite wife. Now tell me, my darling, what is your petition? What is your request? Even up to half of my kingdom, it will be granted to you.
If it pleases the king, and if the king regards me with favor, let the king and Haman together come to a banquet I have prepared for them tomorrow. Then I will answer the king's question.
Haman, you and I are very gifted. Another banquet tomorrow.
Yes. Thank you, Queen Esther. I am most honored to join you and the king. Now I must get back home. Thank you. Thank you.
I got you.
Zeresh, I have good news to tell you.
Oh, what is it, Haman? What is it? Has the king given you another promotion?
Oh no, I've already been promoted as high as a man can go in this kingdom, without being the king himself. And that's not all. I'm the only man the queen has invited to accompany the king to a banquet she gave today. And she has invited me, along with the queen again tomorrow.
Haman, you shouldn't have to put up with that man's total disrespect. Why, you are second only to the king, and I am so privileged to be the wife of the richest man in Susa. Even now, our 10 sons have more wealth to inherit than most men will make in their entire life. And then, to be the only person invited to dine with the king and queen, why, they must think the world of you.
Yes, but all this gives me no satisfaction. As long as I see that Jew, Mordecai, sitting at the king's gate, he shows me no respect.
Oh, there's an easy solution to that. Have a gallows built 75 feet high, and tomorrow you can ask the king to have Mordecai hanged on it. Then you can go with the king to the banquet and totally enjoy yourself.
What a marvelous idea. That's exactly what I'll do. I'll have those gallows made right away and go first thing in the morning to ask the king.
King's officers who guard the door conspired to assassinate King Xerxes.
Wait, stop right there. What did you just read?
In the 11th month, the month of Shabbat, the 7th year of Xerxes' region, Bigthan and Teresh, two of the king's officers who guarded the door, conspired to assassinate King Jerusalem, found out about the plot and told Queen Esther, who reported to the king. And when the report was found to be true, the two officials were hanged on a gallows.
Has Mordecai received any honor or recognition for this?
But King, nothing has been done for him.
He must be rewarded, somehow. Who's in the court?
Let's go.
Haman is in the courts. Bring him in.
Fix it up.
Ah, Haman, you're just the man I was looking for. Now tell me, what should be done for a man who served the king? Very well.
For the man the king delights to honor. Have them bring a royal robe the king has worn, and a horse the king has ridden, one with a royal crest placed on its head. Let the robe and horse be entrusted to one of the king's most noble princes. Let them robe the man the king delights to honor, and lead him on a horse through the city streets, proclaiming before him, "This is what is done for the man the king delights to honor."
Go at once. Get the horse and get the robe, and do just as you have said for Mordecai the Jew, and do not neglect anything you just suggested. Yes, sir.
This is what is done for the man the king delights to honor. This is what is done for the man the king delights to honor.
Queen Esther, what is your petition? What is your request? Even up to half of the kingdom, it will be granted to you.
If the king regards me with favor, and if it pleases the king, grant me my life, this is my petition, and spare me my people, this is my request. For I and my people have been sold for annihilation, destruction, and slaughter. If we had merely been sold as male and female slaves, I would have kept quiet, although the king would have suffered a terrible loss.
Where is he? Where is the man who would dare such a thing?
The adversary and the enemy is this wicked Haman.
Please spare my life, Queen Esther. I didn't know you were a Jew. I had no idea this would affect you. Please forgive me. I'll take it all back. I'll change the decree. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me.
Will he even force the queen while she's in the house with me?
A gallows 75 feet high stand by Haman's house. He made it for Mordecai, who spoke up to help the king.
Hang him on it!
Hey, guy.
I really don't hear much news in here. The most I really hear about is who started this to go see the king.
It is all to be reversed today. Haman and his 10 sons were hanged on the gallows, and the king has given Mordecai Haman's position of honor.
Mordecai? Esther's cousin will be the king's top advisor? But what about the decree that all Jews must be killed? What's good for a promotion if they're all still under a death warrant?
Ah, yes, that is still to be resolved.
Mordecai, you're the man who's taking care of my queen when she lost her parents, and I hereby elevate you over all the nobles, giving you the estate of Haman the Agagite.
Thank you, my lord. I will follow you faithfully.
If it pleases the king, and if the king regards me with favor and sees it fit, let an order be written overruling the law that Haman, the son of Hammedatha, the Agagite, wrote and devised to destroy all the Jews in the king's provinces. For how can I bear to see disaster fall on my people? How can I bear to see the destruction of my family?
Because Haman attacked the Jews, I hereby give his estate to Esther. And now let's write up a decree and sign it with the king's ring. And let's give your people the power to protect themselves against anyone who tries to harm them.
Thank you, my lord. You have saved our people. I thank you for your great kindness.
As the curtains fall on Esther's courageous journey, the echoes of her sacrifice and faith linger in the hearts of those who have witnessed this remarkable story. Esther's selfless actions, risking her life to save her people from destruction, parallel a greater narrative woven through time. For in the accounts of history, another figure emerged centuries later, embodying sacrificial love and profound redemption. Just as Esther dared to approach the king and risk everything to save her people, Jesus showed sacrificial love through his life, teachings, and ultimate sacrifice. He willingly faced the cross, bearing the weight of humanity's sins to offer a path to salvation and eternal life. Jesus laid down his life to offer redemption, not just for a nation, but for the entire world, for you.
That concludes the program for this evening. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you.